Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the second lecture to solve GRE sample questions from different sources. In this series, we are looking at the Barron's GRE questions. If you hadn't watched my first video, please go and watch it. I categorize the questions of this section as intermediate questions because they need some background knowledge. But when you know the notions and background knowledge, they will be easy for you. So we can say that these kind of questions are easy, but you need to know the tricks and the notions to solve them. If you understand these questions in the similar kind of questions, you will easily answer them in a few seconds. So let's start the questions. So let's start solving the questions together. The remaining questions from 8 to 20 are multiple choice questions. You should read the question and choose the correct answer among the choices that the question gave us. I suggest to you that you pause the video and solve it by yourself. If you solve, then you can see the video to see my answer and my solution. You will definitely learn something from my solution. Okay. $400. You have $400. You put it in your account, and the interest rate annually is 6%. And the question asks how much more interest is earned in the second year than in the first year. The question is asking about the increase in the second year in comparison to the first year. The question doesn't ask about your money in the after second years, your total money. No, it asks about the increase in the money after the first year. Most of the students may think that it would be the same amount, but it is not. Let's solve it together and see how is it. Okay, your money is 400, and after 1 year you get 600 of your money. This is your money. 400 is your money, and 600 of it, 6% of your money will increase to your actual money. This is your money, and 6% of your money will be increased to that. Increasing is the summation. So the answer would be, so let's use the calculator. As I said in the previous lecture, during the exam you will have similar kind of calculator. You can use this multiplication, division, subtraction, and the addition. Okay, you have 6%, 600 multiplied by 400. This is 24. 24 is what? The increase in your money. 24 is increase in your money in the first year. So let's add it to your actual money. After 1 year, your money is not again 400. It's 424. If you go to the bank, you can withdraw this much money. Okay, let's see in the second year. At the second year, your money is not 400, it's 424. And how much will it increase? It will increase 600, 6% of your money. How much is your money? Your money is 424. So again, 6% of your money. How much is it? Let's use calculator. So your money 424 multiplied by 600, 6%. How much is it? 25.44. 25.44. You can sum them up and understand that how much money is in your account after 2 years. But you don't need. The question just asks that in the first year, this much will increase to your money, and in the second year, this much will increase to your money. Okay, how much is the increase more than in the second year? The increase is more than the first year. How much is it more? It's 1.44 cents. $1.44. So the answer is the choice 2. It's $24. Now it's $25.44 in your account in the second year. So this question is so easy if you know that. This kind of questions is repeated in the most of the GRE questions. You just need to know the notion. Let's move to the next question. Ants tree is 76 inches tall and is growing at a rate 3.6 inches per year. Every year the increase is same and it's 3.6. It's not like the previous question that increase will be based on your money in your account. No, every year it's just 3.6. It's important that you understand this part of the question. If you understand this part and the difference between this question and the previous question, so you can handle these questions and you can answer during your GRE exam. But Bob has a different kind of tree, which is currently 58 inches, and it will increase every year 4.8 every year. After 5 years, also it's increased 4.8 inches. The question asks that how many years do we need that Bob's tree reach Anne's tree height? For example, suppose that this is Anne's tree and the height is 76 inches. But let's make another color. And this is the Bob's tree. How much is it? It's 58 inches. So we don't know how many years. How many years is one of these multiple choices, is one of them. So suppose we don't know how many years. How many years we don't know. It can be 1 year, 2 years. It can be 12, 14, 15, 20, 25 years. We don't know. Let's think that it's n years. We don't know how much is it n. N is definitely one of these choices. So Bob's tree is 76 inches. And in 1 year, it will be 76 plus this. After 2 years, it will be 2 times of this plus 76. After 3 years, it will be 3 times of 3.6 plus this. After n years, for example, 12 years, it will be 12 times 3.6. Because every year it increases 3.6 inches. It's important, this part of the solution. It will be equal to the Bob's tree height plus it increases for Bob 4.8 inches in n years. And after n years, these two would be the same. Now it's just a simple math question. Let's solve this math question. So 58 is in this part, it goes to the other part, 76 remaining in this part. This is plus, comes to this part, becomes minus 58 equals, in this part we have 4.8 n minus 3.6 n. Okay, 76 minus 58, it's 18 equal 4.8 minus 3.6. 8 minus 6 is 2. We have 0.4 minus 3 is 1. It's equal n. So n is 18. This is multiplication. When it goes to the other side, it will become division. 1 point. When it is multiplication, it goes to the other side and become division. So let's divide both sides by 6. It will become 3, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. It's 0.2. 0.2 is 2 over 10. 10 comes to the above. Let me write it for those who don't know. This is 3 and 2 on 10. So 10 can go up. So it's 30 divided by 2, which is 50. So n is 50. Which one is our solution? Is C. In here, what did I do? 3 is 3 over 1. It's 3. And it's our fraction. 2 on 10 is this. And in here, those are far. We'll multiply together. It will become 30 on, let me choose this color. Those are close together, are multiplied by together. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So 30 on 2 is 15. If you know this kind of things, you can pass this part or increase the speed of the video. I'll just in a case explain to those people who are elementary and started to learn this kind of math, which is usual in the higher school math. So this is the last question in this part. Sam's bowling scores for 7 games were in order played. What are the scores? 54, 35, 89, 76, 48, x and y. We don't know the values of x and y. These are the information of the questions. It says that mode of these numbers is what? It's 76 and median is 54. Okay, and another information is that x is less than y. These are the information from the question. We know this one. And now let's solve it. We should know the definition of mode and median. If you don't know, learn it. Mode is the number that is repeated more than the other ones. Look, every number, let's write them in here: 54, 35, 89, 76, 48, and in between one of them can be X and the other one can be Y. I put just above them. Every one of them are repeated once, but it says that 76 is repeated more. So we can definitely understand that in this question we have 276 at least. So let me erase X and Y. So we know that we have another 76, okay, and we have another number, X or Y. One of them would be 76. The other one we don't know. We find out one of them. It can be X or Y, but it is 76. Now we use this information, the mode, and the median is 54. So if we order the numbers from the smallest one to the biggest one, the middle one is 54. This is the median. So we have 7 numbers. 3 of them will be more than 54 and 3 of them will be smaller than 54. So that's the definition of median. Median is the middle one. So 54, which ones are here more than it? 76, okay, another 76 and 89. Oops. Here we have all of our 3 numbers that can be more than these ones. So definitely we can say that this is Y, because it says that X is smaller than Y. So the other one should be in the left part. So this is Y. So X is less than 54. Until now we understood it. The other numbers are 48 and 35. And the X can be less than 35 or between 35 and 48 or between 48 and 54. What we know that definitely it's less than this, because 54 is the median and we should have 3 numbers on left of it. So let's look at the choices. Look, in here all of them are more than 54 and we have just one number which is less than 44. So our number, that is X, it should be not in here. It can be in here, or it can be in here, or it can be here, or it can be also, for example, 54, 48, 35. It can be all of these numbers from 0, or also the negative numbers, anything it can be, but definitely we know that it should be less than 54 based on the information in the question. Okay, I hope you learned something from my solutions. Please also subscribe to my channel to solve more and more questions together. If you have any question from any book and you couldn't solve, please send it to me. I'll make a video for the questions you are sending to me and I will explain them in details.